You ain't outside.
We gon' get it up. We gon' go hard, dog. We don't get enough. Put it on my God, shorty bad. Oh my God. This ain't no facade. Park that thing in her garage. And it got me leaning like a kickstand. Think I took too much, I could withstand. The way I put this shit together, can't nobody do it better. Keep them janky moves, but you thought that you was clever. But we gon' solve it later. Now let's get this paper.
Yo, world. Welcome to a whole another episode of You Ain't Outside podcast, hosted by your boy. You feel me? You feel me? Yep, I ain't doing nothing, chilling, man. Been working like a Hebrew. Other than that, just been trying to keep nice, good content for y'all, you know, and just trying to, you know, do what I do, you know, bring some good joy to y'all, you know. That's all that matters. Spread it. You know what I mean? If you want to use it, you can use it. If you want to abuse it, abuse it. It's on you, you know. But yeah, you know, other than that, you know, I mean, we got some nice, good topics today, you know. So yeah, first of all, I want to start off, you know, with my healthy topics like I always do, you know. So with that being said, y'all know, what's the saying? Life is a game. So my question for y'all is, how are y'all playing? You know what I mean? That, you know what I mean? So if they say life is a game, how are you in the game of life? Me, I'm just, I guess I'm maintaining, you know, going through the ups and the downs, you know, because that's what life brings us. You know, you got good days, you got bad days. I just try to keep as many good days as possible, you know, help others, you know. Yeah, besides that, you know, that's about it. Like I said, staying positive, doing the right things, you know. Yeah, besides that, yeah, you know, like I said, just chilling, man. So yeah, so like I said, how are y'all in the game of life? Y'all let me know. Tell me about that. You know, it's always, you know, like, I would say, like, with a game, it's always like modifications and stuff like that you can do to kind of do better and fix it up and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, that's just a part of it, you know. You know, life is a game, but it's not really a game though, you know. So, you know, some stuff that are in games you can't really do because it's not real in the games, you know what I mean? So you can take some good with it, you can take some bad with it, you know, but that's just anything in life, you know. So yeah, you know, yeah, just making sure that y'all playing the game right, you know, and keep going. Yeah, so on this next part of the podcast, you know, so since I've been talking about like games and stuff like that, I don't know if y'all remember this game, but I think it was like in the early 2000s, something like that. But do y'all remember Def Jam Vendetta? Okay, this was the game where they had like all the rappers, you know, they had them as like, you know, they was in the game, so it was like a street brawl kind of thing, you know. It was a great game, you know, because like I said, it was able to put the rappers into that game mode, you know, and off top they think, just, I ain't gonna say like all the rappers, but majority of the rappers like we all street guys and stuff like that. You know, some of us like games and stuff. You know, I grew up playing video games like crazy. So yeah, you know, so that was a great thing to see. Yeah. So how would y'all feel if they made a new one with all new characters and not just Def Jam characters, but like all of rap? Because, you know, with the technology they got now, they able to make all that stuff into one, you know. So just imagine all the rappers that are rapping now, even underground rappers, having them in the video game. That'd be dope. That'd be super dope. That's like some WWE SmackDown kind of game, something like that. But with rappers, yeah, that'd be super dope. You know, I would love to see that. You know, I guess it's wishful thinking. But yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, and do y'all think they should make a new one? Let me know. Keep me updated on that. And because if it's more of us that like it, man, we can kind of do like a petition or something, man, to where they gotta make it. You know what I mean? 'Cause that's the thing. Once all the people like something, a certain thing, the power got no other choice but to go with that, because that's just what it is, you know. And that's how you know us as people, we really got the power. Yeah, man, this is my sports part of the podcast, you know. So since, like I said, we've been talking about games and stuff all day, you know. Basically, this is for gamers only. Okay, I got a question for y'all. Okay, so like I said, this is the sports part. How do y'all, what do y'all feel about 2K versus the NBA Live? So 2K, I believe, is still running now, but NBA Live, I believe it was like in the 2000s and stuff like that, and maybe 2010s. Which one do y'all think was better? I like both of them. You know what I mean? I kind of got accustomed to both. But when NBA Live first came out, that's all we used to play was NBA Live. You know what I mean? I remember the one that had Melo on the cover when he played for Denver. I think one with LeBron was on the cover. Yeah, man. NBA Live was that thing. Also, like I said, well, NBA 2K, that kind of came a little later. You know what I mean? They kind of have modified their gameplay, and I believe more people start going to 2K. You know, so like I said, my question is, like, in its best form, in its best, like when it was at its peak, would you rather play with 2K or would you play NBA Live? Y'all let me know. Yeah, y'all let me know, because like I said, they might just want to bring back NBA Live. You never know. But NBA 2K still good though, for sure, you know. But ain't no wrong with having another one to where, you know, they could you know, people can play too. You know, maybe it'd be something different than how 2K is, you know, like an NBA Jam or something. I know y'all remember that game, man. That's like in the 90s, 80s. So yeah, like I said, y'all let me know on that, and just keep me updated with that. Yeah, man, this is my Off the Dome segment of the podcast. Y'all know why I just speak my mind, and we know whatever I'm feeling or whatnot. So like I said, since we've been talking about games the whole podcast, and this is for the gamers only, I got a great question for y'all. Okay, for all my gamers out there, it don't matter how old you is, how young you is, it don't matter the race or any of that kind of stuff, because everybody loves video games. So with that being said, what was your favorite console? Well, no, matter of fact, not even favorite. What was the first console you fell in love with? The first console and the first game that you ever fell in love with. See, me personally, you know, I grew up in the 80s, the late 80s. Well, I was born in the late 80s. Kind of grew up in the 90s. The first console that I can remember that was my first love was Nintendo 64. You know, everybody knows the top games that was on the Nintendo 64, so you probably know what I'm gonna say. So the game that my first love that I fell in love with was 007. Now, all my gamers, we all know about that 007, man. That was the best times, you know what I mean? I believe it was 4 remotes we could use on the game too, so you know, it was always a lot of us playing it. But that was that was one of the best games ever. For real. Maybe still to this day. I actually caught myself downloaded it on my son's Xbox, and I was able to play it, you know. So it brought back memories for me. Yeah, man, like I said, that's the only one, you know what I mean? Like, I would say like a Grand Theft Auto, you know, because I love Grand Theft Auto, you know. I used to play that all the time. You know, it's kind of like a Fortnite kind of game, you know what I mean? It's, like I said, you know, man, 007, it reminds me of all the games that the kids playing now. Like I said, like a Fortnite, a Brawl Stars and stuff like that. It reminds me of, you know, of that, but in a newer form, but in an older form, 007. So yeah, man, that's it. So I just want to thank y'all for tuning in to You Ain't Outside podcast. You know, I appreciate y'all always for just being there to rock with me. You know what I mean? And let me speak my mind and just talk how I talk. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And like I always say, man, if you ain't outside, where you at?
We gon' get it up. We gon' go hard, dog. We don't get enough. Put it on my God, shorty bad. Oh my God. This ain't no facade. Park that thing in her garage. And it got me leaning like a kickstand. Think I took too much, I could withstand. The way I put this shit together, can't nobody do it better. Peep them janky moves, but you thought that you was clever. But we gon' solve it later, now let's get this paper. Cause we ain't worried about shit, now let's get this paper. Shawty say I'm too much, fam, them too tough. When you get them blues up, then you make them rules up. Whoa.